podcast on the Podfix Network. You can check out more shows like it at podfixnetwork.com.
What's up and welcome back to Loot Quest. This is episode 7, and man, this one's going to be a little bit wild. If you were listening last week, you know that our characters ended it with a bit of a bang. But before we actually get into that, let's go around the horn and introduce everyone. First up, it's Dave from the Super Movie Bros podcast playing Vizisk. What's up, Dave?
Hey, what's up? I just want everyone to know that these 3 guys that I'm doing this podcast with are my alibi for tonight. I was here at this time. Everyone remember that.
Noted. Next up, we'll go with Caleb and last week's antagonist? I'm not really sure. 38 Double D from the Netflix and Swill podcast. What's up, Caleb?
Hey, Shampoo, how's it going? I recently had a revelation about this fucking game that we're playing. I need to play with the rulebook open and in front of me the entire time because there's so much shit on my character sheet now that I cannot remember what all of the features my character has do. Like, did you know that every time I attack, I get to choose if I get a +1 to the attack roll or to the damage roll?
Oh, that would be nice to know.
I think I used it once.
Well, you managed to do okay last week in spite of yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate the idea that, you know, some of my damaging shots should have been kill shots.
It's true. And last up, it is John from the Now in Technicolor podcast playing everyone Scottish. I got it this time, guys. Space Redneck Hamrick.
Let's do out some slaps.
All the slaps. Let's get it going. Not bad. To be honest with you, I showed again that just like everything at the end of that episode last time, that all problems can be solved by just electrocuting the shit out of it.
That's true. Hashtag Hamrick Force Lightning for the win.
That's a long-ass hashtag.
It is. I should probably work on that.
Make an acronym.
Hashtag HFL
FTW.
FTW. There you go. I'm not going to remember that either, though. But all right. So let's jump right into this. Last week on the Loot Quest podcast, our heroes continued their gambling streak in the High Rollers room as Vizisk joined the party. Little did their primary antagonist know that the game was not going to last very long, as 38 Double D executed the woman's right to shoot first and shot him right in the face, knocked him down, and without much hesitation, the gang took out everyone in the room, and they caused a bit of a stir as they planted a security spike into a rigged droid, triggering the self-destruct mechanism. But before they left the building, Vizisk used his tricky hands to gather up all the chips, cash them in, and the gang made their big break with a big score, and now they're filthy rich.
Hell yeah. Nothing better than being filthy fucking rich.
We join our collective heroes in their speeder as they make their getaway, having just blown up the entire cantina.
Can you believe all the loot we got? This mission turned out to be great, even though I wasn't down with it. So happy. You see how much money I got? Keep your filthy hands off of it.
Well, I don't believe we can actually touch it just because it's already in your account, isn't it? I mean, it's not even physically in front of you.
I'm still spitting money out of my mouth. I couldn't even carry it all in my hands.
So you tried to swallow the damn things. You're lucky you got any of them out then.
Now I'm going to get that swoop bike I've been looking for and a whole lot of other loot.
Yes, it was quite the quest for loot.
So you guys are making your getaway, celebrating your newfound riches, when Caleb's comlink starts indicating that he's receiving a message. This is most likely Avun Kiso calling in, because it's pretty obvious that you guys made quite a dent in the city landscape.
Excellent work with that miserable Salustan, Yuja. You all have done very well. All of Moshuta was shaking after your fireworks show. I have one last mission for you before you can fully join my Zenka, and that is to finish the job you started. Timo the Hutt has placed a price of 45,000 credits on the head of that Talkan Mido. Kill him using any force necessary, and you will be able to join me. Fail, and you may soon find a price on your own heads.
Yes, sir, Mr. Captain, sir.
As soon as he offered the job, Avun Kiso disconnected the comm.
Ha, what a complete dick.
Looked like that fuckface just took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. Fuck him.
Looks like this whole town on fire.
Well, dickhead hung up. Let's go shopping, boys.
Lecco-headed lard ass, I can't stand him. When do we get a chance to eat him?
Soon, my dog of war.
So you guys get off the comm with Avun Kiso. You know that you have a big job coming. Is there any sort of merchandise that you would like to try to buy or anything like that?
Well, we got all this loot. Let's go find a local merchant and spend some.
Hell yeah, there's plenty of shit.
I'm going to my most trusted droid mechanic, and I'm getting a slew of upgrades.
I'm going to a shifty arms dealer that works out of a back alley. He gets all the good stuff from Coruscant.
So luckily for both of you, that just happens to be the exact same person. That arms dealer / droid mechanic just happens to be a Toydarian, which is sort of an elephant-faced, flying bird bug monster thing. If you've ever seen The Phantom Menace, it's the guy who owned Anakin Skywalker. So he has a compound just on the outskirts of Mos Shuta. It'll take about 15 minutes for you guys to get there in your speeder.
Yeah, I floor it.
This is the last time I ride with you fools. I'm going to buy my own swoop bike.
You guys are flooring it in your speeder. You pull into the compound. There's a large security camera and a big mechanized gate out front. You pull up to the gate, and you just hear a loudspeaker in a very robotic voice say,
"What are you here for?"
We're here to do some shopping.
To buy weapons and armor to make some mischief and mayhem, sir.
Do you have the money?
Trust me, I think this is going to be a very profitable day for your business.
Have you been followed?
Followed through the desert? No. By anybody? No. I'm still picking the meat from my teeth from the last people that tried to follow us.
the gate slowly opens, and you can drive on into the compound.
Can I just say that the entire time, because Vizix is aware that everybody is a little bit intimidated just by his presence, he puts on the world's worst, cheesiest fake smile, which just shows every single one of his razor-sharp teeth. He thinks he's being kind. It just doesn't come off that way.
He has the charisma of a sponge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. The camera sort of like pans over slowly as you guys drive into the compound. In front of you, you see row after row of various starship parts and broken down speeders, and some that look not so broken down, like they would be ready to fly. You see a big line of speeder bikes and swoop bikes. There's an old broken down pod racer, a huge mountain of droids, and droid parts are kind of in the back area, and then a large dome-shaped building right in the center of the compound with rows leading out towards the salvage yard around it.
Is that a Starhawk speeder bike? I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
Double D's just kind of taking notes. She's like, I'll take that and that and that and that and that. Ooh, and 3 of those and 4 of those.
Everything in here is trash.
Right after you get done saying that, you pass by a small fenced-in area with what appears to be an electrified barrier around it. Inside are 3 full sets of powered combat armor, complete with a small arsenal of weapons.
Oh my god, is that GTU AV-1A assault armor? Where's that uncircumcised faced fuck? I want him to put this grid down. I can't wait to get some of that on.
All right, and you guys pull up your speeder, sort of in like a general vicinity in front of the domed building, and a blue and gray-skinned, bald, elephant-faced alien hovers out with his 2 flapping wings out of the building towards your speeder, and he says, well, look at what the Wampa dragged in.
Yeah, don't treat us like your normal trash. We're high rollers. So why don't you roll out the red carpet, because we're ready to drop some fucking coin.
Well, money is the only language that I speak.
And we got plenty of it. Hold out your hand. As Vizix spits Republic credit right into his hand.
He looks at it very questionably, and he says,
Okay, I see you're here to do a business. What do you want?
What's this guy's name again?
his name is Pug. Pug Sadlow.
It's good to see you again, Pug. I've got a bit of a shopping list for you, and I hand him like a little slip of paper, and I say, "Can you gather all this up for me?"
Hold on, Double D. You know this leather-winged freak?
Oh, Double D, I didn't recognize you. You look like you got some work done.
Yeah, I've been doing some upgrades.
Yeah, well, everything she does to herself's an improvement on what she used to be.
That's the idea.
You mind your tongue, lizard. This is one of my best customers.
And I'm one of her best bodyguards. So why don't you just show me all the good shit you got and shut your trap?
Well, I think I have what you need.
I'll start with that body armor over there.
It's very expensive. 100,000 credits.
We got the credits. Why don't you tell me what you can upgrade me with once I'm in it?
Oh, I have what you need. I have a flamethrower, thermal detonator.
I'll take both of those, as well as a homing shot and a smart rocket.
I like your style.
Big and loud. That's the only style I know.
Let's get you fitted up.
I'm also going to take that Starhawk swoop bike over there. You can't have badass armor like that without a badass hog to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you say.
Real conversationalist, aren't you there?
Like I said, money is the only language I speak. And you have the money, so this is a great conversation.
We all have the money. Treat my friends with some respect. The only one who gets to dog on them is me.
The Pug whistles, and a couple of pit droids come out and direct Vizisk towards the combat armor.
Oh, I know you're sizing me up, but get your finger out of there.
They put in like a key combination, and the electric grid powers down, and they start guiding you towards the power armor and getting you all retrofitted for it.
Remember, I don't exactly have a face. I have more of mandibles, so make sure that you, accommodate for the crocodile teeth.
And, Double D, I think I can take care of these modifications. What all do you need?
Yeah, I'm getting that Cortosis alloy armor.
Very good. Help with the blaster shots.
Don't forget, I want to know what Jawas and Rodians are saying, so why don't you go ahead and get your language processor updated there.
Yeah, I'll need an update to my translator unit. I'm gonna need a full diagnostics package. This sand is really grinding my gears, so I'm gonna have an environmental compensator installed. Let's go with a light shield generator, a welding laser and cutting torch. How about a rust inhibitor, a fire extinguisher, a flamethrower, fuck it. Let's have a self-destruct system.
Everything but a blue milk dispenser. Yeah, the feet are big. Let it out in the crotch a little bit, you pit droid.
And, I think I'm ready for, the next processor upgrade.
The artificial learning.
Yeah, top of the line. And, fuck it, why don't you throw in one of those DL-44 blaster pistols?
Do you want the hidden compartment, or do you just want to carry it like a boss?
I already have my holdout. I can just, strap this one on my hip.
You should get the DL-17. That's more the ladies' style.
I think I'm gonna go big this time.
Good. Alright, Double D, right this way. I'll have my mechanics get us started.
Double D only takes everything big. Big payouts, big scores, big guns.
There's, one other thing I would like you to help me out with, if we could kinda play this one close to the chest.
What is it?
I've been having, quite a few brushes with death. I'd like a full remote backup, and I'd like you to put together 3 identical bodies for me to load my consciousness into, should the worst happen.
I think I can do that. It's gonna be very expensive.
Money's no object.
Okay, where do you want me to store them when they're done?
And I give him the address of my little flat. This location is secure. You can have it stored there, and I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, it's going to take me a few days to put all of this together for you. I can get the upgrades done on you today, but the backups are going to take some time.
I understand. Could we create the backup now, and then you can get the droids assembled?
I'll get the memory backup installed today, but if you die, you will be without a body for a while. So, don't.
I'll do what I can, pal.
And what about you, Mr. Silent Man with your blonde hair flowing in the wind?
Well, I happen to want a few upgrades myself. I actually want me one of those shadow suits I've heard so much about, so that way I can just slip into the shadows. And I want one of those Blastech rifles, Blastech 44s over there, and some fragmentation of grenades.
Where did a backwaters bastard like you hear about a shadow suit?
You gotta realize this. Listen, I've just been poor, and I've had no money to buy this, and now I've got all the money in the world. I was a mercenary for 10 years. Heard about it all over the place.
Man after my own heart. Why do you think I bought this mech suit?
So you could destroy all those that oppose you.
That may include you someday there, jizz hands. So get your fancy suit, so we can make it an even fight someday.
I look forward to the day, Lizard.
Yeah, the shadow suit and the blast tech. Frag grenades, no problem. Do you want anything else? Your friends spend so much more than you.
I like to keep things simple, so that way I can constantly stay on the move.
While you're adding things to his tab, why don't you throw a couple thermal detonators on it? Double D used one of mine. I could use a few more.
Oh, you better throw that shit on the robot over there. She tried to put it on my tab.
Yeah, how about a round of thermal detonators all around?
Yay!
Stop that.
I like you guys' style. I tell you what. I equip your speeder with some guns on the front to really make an entrance.
Yeah, that's great.
Free
Why don't
of
you
charge.
load my swoop bike with a little bit more? I'll pay you handsomely, you devil.
Yes, you will.
As a matter of fact, something you can add to my tab will be one of those Xeric Force Pikes.
You got it. No problem. As long as you got the credits, you get to anything you like.
Let me ask you something, you uncircumcised-faced foreigner. Where'd you get all this good stuff?
Wouldn't you like it to know?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I have my sources. It's better for you to just keep questioning. You would not like the answer.
All right, you guys got done making your elaborate weapons orders. It's been a few hours. The power suit has been fully retrofitted to Vizisk. He has a swoop bike, which has been equipped with custom repulsor lifts to be able to support the weight of the combat armor. 38 Double D has been fully retrofitted with her new upgrades, and Hamrick has received his shadow suit and his weapons. So you guys receive all of your upgrades, and the Pug is just standing outside waiting for you guys to make your grand reveal, and the garage door slowly opens on his equipment bay, and there's sort of like smoke and steam from welding materials pouring out. There's a whole bunch of sparks and stuff from behind you from some droids working on a starship, and you start to come out of the bay looking super cool. And then 38 Double D just sort of like trips over her own feet.
Just like completely face plants.
Damn it, robot! You get all those upgrades, and now you have the balance of a fucking toddler.
I gotta compensate for the weight. It'll take some getting used to. I had some serious kit installed. And on my way out, I pass Pug an extra 1,000 credits, and I say, "Hey, thanks for all your help. Here's something for your trouble."
Here's a couple Republic credits. Why don't you go downtown and have a rat and all that thing off your face?
I'm pretty sure that's just his face, sir.
You might want to watch your tongue, lizard. Someone will always be waiting to cut it out of your face.
Also, he gave me the self-destruct codes for your suit.
I barely taste my food anyway. It doesn't matter if I lose my tongue. And Double D, your days are numbered. Don't you worry.
Tell you what, you give the damn lizard a toy, now he thinks he's invincible.
Would you care to try me there, fancy fingers? Let's go a couple rounds while I'm wearing a suit. What do you think?
Any day, you overgrown damn Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Great news! Days today. How's that?
Boys, you're both pretty. Let's go do our job.
Fine.
I barely recognize you anymore, Double D.
Always getting the last word.
All right, so you guys are completely geared out. 38 Double D and Hamrick take the speeder. Vizisk in his combat armor jumps on his brand new swoop bike, and you guys take off towards Mito the Blue's hideout within the city. Once you arrive, it kind of looks a bit disheveled, as if some other people had been there before you. Some of the windows are broken out. There's a couple of dead Karstag thugs on the outside of the building, and the door appears to have been blasted in.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Looks like someone beat us to our own game. What's the plan, Double D?
We're gonna go in there, she's gonna try to act diplomatic, and then she's gonna shoot someone in the face.
I didn't ask you, you backwater bastard. I asked the droid with the upgraded AI learning system.
We got a hot LZ. We gotta get in there.
I understand things. Let's do that.
Viz, you have point.
Hey, Hamrick, you got that invisible suit. Why don't you find out what the fuck's going on inside there?
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go down here, and then I'm gonna rush in, I'm gonna sneak around and see what I can find out, and then I'll come back.
Invisible's always been how I treated you, Hamrick. Good luck.
Just stay frosty, kid. Don't get cocky.
All right, Hamrick, so what I need from you is a move silently check.
Alright, so that's a 21.
Great. You kind of have like a chameleon sheen to you where your suit basically just reflects your surroundings. And
oh my god, guys, he's the Predator.
and to 38 Double D and Vizis, it kind of looks like you just sort of disappeared into thin air. They can kind of see you if you move, but not really. It looks like sort of a trick of the lights. You rush very quietly towards the front of the building and peer in, and what you see is a series of tables upturned. There's food and drinks and broken glass everywhere. There's a few dead Rodians. There's also a few dead humans in light combat armor. Not powered armor like what Vizisk has, but more of just general, like, flak armor. that is commonly worn by mercenaries and bounty hunters.
Okay. So, that's all I can see, so basically everybody's dead.
No, it's a large room. There's other doors and stuff inside the building, but that's just what you see when you first peer into the room.
Alright, I'm gonna move in, just kind of get a look around and see if I can, see if there's still anybody there, maybe check a door or two.
Sure. So you step into the building a little bit, and what you see is directly ahead there is a large bar area with like some upturned stools. To your right there's a stage with some instruments on it that are sort of strewn about. There is one dead musician laying on the stage who looks like he was caught in crossfire, indicating that it was probably a surprise attack. And then there's a door to the right of the stage and another door to your immediate left.
Let me check the one to the immediate left, and then if there's nothing there, I'll check the one to the right.
So there's a control panel right by the door, and you press it, and it appears to be locked.
Okay. The Rodians, do you think I could possibly use one? Is it one of those things where I can use one of the Rodians to actually unlock the door?
You could check to see if there's a key card or something like that.
Alright, let me check to see if there's a key card.
Yeah, do a search check. That is a nat 1.
Yep.
So there are 3 dead Rodians on the ground. You walk up to each one of them and just like check their pockets, and you don't find anything.
Alright. So is the door to the right still the same way?
Yep. It's directly behind you.
Alright. Does it needs a key card too?
Not sure. There's another control panel by that door.
Alright, let me try it real fast.
The door slides open into what appears to be just a empty storage room. There's upturned inventory laying on the floor, but there's from a first glance there doesn't appear to be anything of note. There's another door in the back of the room that also has a panel next to it.
Okay, open it real fast.
There is a shadowy figure crouched in the far back of the room.
And it appears to be like it's actually living, or
it's really dark. There's no lights in the room, so you can't make out what it is. They don't see you.
All right, I'm gonna move in a little bit and see if I can get a good look at this.
Okay. Do another move silently check for me.
30.
The figure in the back of the room kind of looks up and looks exactly where you are, and holds still for a split second, and then like it appears that they like shake their head and look back down, and they sort of like crouch farther back into the corner. As you get a little bit closer, you see the trademark large head of a Bith musician, and you can kind of make out tight-fitting black outfit.
So that's all I'm seeing in here?
Just him. You just see him. He does not see you.
Is it pretty much an enclosed room, or?
Yeah, there's a curtain leading to the left in the general direction that the stage was.
Okay. Well, I guess from that point, I'm just going to actually go back to everybody. I'm going to tell them about the dude crouched in the corner, and then... all right, everybody. So what I've noticed is there's nothing actually in there. Looks like everything's been cleared out, and Mito's gone. Something went happening. There's only one alive guy sitting in the corner. I think we should go out in there, get what information he has, and then we should get to heading towards Mito.
That's fine. Why don't you let me intimidate them into talking?
Why don't you let me do the talking there?
She is
Smooth
the diplomat. So she says. I'm pretty sure all her diplomatic issues end with gunshots to the face.
Yeah, great for diplomacy. What about if you want him to actually talk? You just scared the shit out of him.
Maybe if you want him to stutter and lie, just please let me
the
smooth
best
this
way
guy
to take
over
care
a
of
little.
this is to take your stun baton and really shock him in the balls. It takes care of it.
You are both just so crass.
Well, then we'll let Miss Subtlety take care of it. But either way, we should get a move on it.
So the three of you go back into the building? And are you going to go straight back to where the Bith was hiding at?
No, I'm standing a guard outside while those two go in, since Double D's gonna do all the talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Hamrick and 38 Double D, you head back into the hideout.
Oh, what's this locked door here?
As a matter of fact, I looked around. I didn't actually find any key cards, but if you want to have a look around, maybe we can figure out how to get this damn thing open.
Let me see if I can hack the door panel.
It's all quiet out here. What the hell's going on in there? Did you get the information yet?
Why is he yelling?
That's just how he talks. Everything's he yelled.
Like, I'm physically incapable of sighing, but I want to.
Believe me, I sigh enough for the both of us.
Alright, and I'm trying to hack that door open.
I can hear you whispering. What's going on?
Nothing, Lizard. We're trying to open a door.
Kick it.
So, Caleb, just give me a computer use.
It's a 29.
Yeah, you basically interface, your finger folds back, and one of those Star Wars specific USB drive looking things pops out, and you plug it into the door, and it spins around a few times.
No, shut them all down.
It spins around a few times, and the door opens for you.
What do I see in there?
Inside the room, you see a large conference or like dining room table type thing. There's a bunch of chairs. There's like some half-eaten food on it. And then at the far end of the room, you see another door that's already open.
Okay. My curiosity is piqued. I'm gonna go check out that open door. I'm gonna be clutching my heavy blaster pistol.
Okay.
Little bit leery.
Sure. Are you just sort of like strolling towards the door? Are you like walking along the wall or anything? How are you approaching it?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk slowly, keep alert.
Okay. You reach the edge of the door.
I kind of hold up two fingers, like towards Hamrick, and I just kind of like do like a point with my two fingers to like wave him towards the door.
All right.
Since he's invisible.
So, I'm going to move in through the door and see if I can spot anything.
All right. Do a hide check for me.
Try not to do any hide checks on your way out to the parking lot.
Nat 20'd it.
Yep.
So, yeah, Hamrick, you come around the edge of the table into the door frame, and you see a Rodian sort of crouched behind a large metal countertop that runs in the middle of the room. It looks like it's a kitchen or like a prep area, and he's just hiding, and he's looking around very nervously. He obviously can hear what's going on. He just hears commotion, and at the far end of the room, there's another door that's sealed.
Is he just looking around? Does he have like a weapon on him?
Yeah, he has a blaster in his hand.
Guess I'm gonna back up and cut back into Double D, and there's one just on the other side in there, holding a blaster, looking like he's ready to shoot. And then I guess from there we're gonna figure out. I guess go in there and just grab him.
Okay. Just you or both of you?
I don't know, Double D.
Hey, by the way, guys, I'm still out here if you need me, I got a big suit of armor that like, kills all things, but, whatever.
Ah, man, he's just so excited about his new toy. I could just... I could just, shoot him in the head.
I'm sure, that is your go-to move.
I mean, when you're good at one thing...
Why not master it?
Beep, beep! Viz, come on in here. Hamrick will guide you to where you need to be, and I'm gonna go take care of something else. So, bye!
All right, party time. Let's get in there and do some business.
All right, Vizisk, there's a guy just inside this little kitchen area. He's holding a blaster. We just got to make sure he doesn't try to kill anybody.
All right, so Vizisk, you get a comm message from 38 Double D, and you head into the building, and she sort of, as you pass her in the main atrium, she points to the left to indicate that you need to go through a door. Your power armor making very loud, like clunk, clunk, clunk sounds as you walk along. You enter in through the doorway and see a large table, and You see sort of a shadowy shape at the end of the room that you recognize as Hamrick in his shadow suit.
All right, Vazisk. So we got a guy in here. He's on the other side of this table in this kitchen, and we actually have to get in there. He's holding a blast, and he's looking like he's ready to shoot. So just get in there, snatch him up by the damn throat, and ask him what the hell he's doing.
Oh, yeah. I can do that. Where is he? Point him out. Where in the corner? And there? There?
He's just on the other side of the island.
Island. Yeah, got it. Let's go.
And at the same time, I'm moving to where the Bith musician was to go talk to him.
Okay. So Vazisk, you walk into the frame, or you walk through the door, and the Rodian, despite the fact that they have large insectoid eyes that don't have any pupils or anything, appear to get even larger as he sees your power armor, and he immediately fires 2 shots at you, both of which just ping off your armor completely uselessly.
And as he's distracted by his armor, I sneak around him and grab him up in a chokehold.
I'll let you run up behind him silently. He doesn't see you, and do a strength check.
11.
He also rolled an 11. So yeah, he took a slight penalty because he's not paying attention. Yeah, you snuck up behind him and reached under his throat and put him in a chokehold, and he's completely restrained.
All right, Vazisk. Now we need to know what this guy. We're gonna ask this guy a few questions. So turn on your damn translator there.
I didn't upgrade it with a translator. Double D's got the translator.
You spent all that damn money, talked big about a translator, and then didn't even buy the damn thing.
No, I talked big about Double D buying the translator. What do I need to know to speak anything but basic Huttese and Trandosh?
All right, so 38 Double D, you walk in through the other door. You pass through the storage room, and in the far back corner, you see a lone Bith cowering very fearfully in the corner. He immediately sees you and appears to get even more frightened, and he starts speaking in Bith, but you immediately understand it, and it gets translated as, "No, please, don't hurt me. I promise I won't say anything."
I say, "It's okay. I'm with emergency medical services. Have you been injured? What happened here?" And that's a 24 for a bluff check.
The Bith is pretty intelligent, and he knows that you're not with any sort of emergency medical service, but he also believes that you don't intend to hurt him. And he says, "I don't know who you are or what you want, but no, I haven't been injured. I think they left me alive on purpose."
All right, who is they?
I'm not sure. They were bounty hunters. They came in. They started shooting. They shot my brother. He's dead. He's on the stage dead. All we wanted to do was to make music. I should have never gotten involved with this gang.
I apologize that your mixtape's gonna be delayed. So they were after the bounty on Mito, yes?
Probably. I don't know. I'm just a singer. This was the last gig before we left for Mos Eisley. And now he's dead. I don't know what to do. I guess...
Where is Mito now?
I don't know. Was Mito the blue one?
Yes.
It probably ran...
His name is Mito the Blue.
He probably ran out the back entrance, the secret entrance. I don't know. Don't all the gangsters have one of those?
Do you know that there's a secret entrance, or are you saying maybe there's a secret entrance?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm just a musician. Do a intelligence check.
It's a 13.
You're not really sure if he's telling the truth. You don't necessarily believe him, but you're not positive one way or another.
Well, I know one surefire way to get people talking. I level my shiny new DL-44 blaster pistol right between his eyes, and I say, "I'm gonna give you just one more chance to come clean with me, bub."
Do an intimidate check, and I'm gonna give you an extra +5.
That's 22.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's a secret entrance. I move drugs for the gang. I bring them death sticks. we deliver to the back entrance. It's behind the kitchen. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. I didn't know if this was a trick. Please don't
Show
shoot.
me where.
I can't. They'll know that I betrayed them. They'll kill me.
Where. I will kill you.
Okay, fine.
There's a good boy.
It's this way. And the Bith slowly stands up and points back the way you came.
And I sort of motion with my blaster, like, get going.
He begrudgingly starts shuffling towards the entrance, and you guys go back out through the storage room, and he's like, it's this way, and you start walking towards the room where Hamrick and Vizisk went through.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just follow him right on through, I guess, and when we kind of run into each other, I'll be like, oh, hey, how's this going on your end?
Okay, so you go through the room with the large table, you turn the corner, and the Bith completely freezes in his tracks as he sees Vizisk standing with his large power armor blocking the doorway, and just stops. And he's like, what?
And I say, yeah, we've got one of those.
He's just beyond words. He's completely fear-stricken.
Hamrick, snap that guy's neck. I've got a lead here.
All right, I'm gonna snap his neck. So what's up with one half of the Isley brothers over there?
Good one. He tells me there's a secret entrance that they use to move drugs.
Well, then we should get all the drugs.
You would, you old rascal, you. All right. So does Hamrick snap the guy's neck?
Oh yeah. Hamrick squeezes down a little bit tighter with his chokehold, and you just hear a nice as the guy's neck is slowly snapped.
How does Bith Boy react to that?
The Bith, upon seeing that, just faints.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Hamrick, maybe you can give him a little slap to wake him up.
I'd be more than happy to. I'm literally gonna slap him.
You slap the Bith right across the face, and he sort of like shakes his head in getting the cobwebs out, and he rises up slowly, and he's like, Was that a dream? Is this real?
So yeah, in Bith, I just say, no, this is as real as it gets. Unfortunately for you, no more feigning spells. All right, we need you to finish showing us what you're showing us here.
Fine. The entrance is right through there, and he points at the end of the hallway towards the other door.
Open it.
There's a key code. I can enter it. So you guys guide the Bith towards the end of the hallway, and he nervously goes up to the security panel, and he types in a key code, and there's a beeping noise, and it flashes red, and he looks behind you nervously, and looks back, and he puts in the key code again, and it flashes red, and it beeps, and then he turns around again, and he's like, I don't know what's going on. It's not working. There might have been an override. I know there's an emergency lock. It's supposed to be kind of like a safe room, I guess.
Well, he showed us the door. Double D shoots first. It's an 11.
The Bith turns around and he tells you that the door has been overridden, that it's locked out. And 38 Double D, you reach down quickly, you pull out your holster, and you level it at his forehead, and
I am just 500% done with half-assed information and dead ends.
What? The Bith's head explodes with so much blood and gore that it completely coats the wall behind him with like a dark maroon, almost purplish blood and brain matter, and his head just kind of deflates and falls into his shoulders as his body collapses onto the floor.
I'm gonna get to work hacking open that door, I guess.
All right, go ahead and do a computer use.
Hey, Hamrick, you sure you don't want to steal those jizz hands? Maybe add them to yours? You might have a little bit more accuracy. Wink.
Listen, I have plenty of accuracy when it's needed.
I got a 27 on a computer use. You're gonna have some shit to do pretty soon.
All right, so you You go in and you do the same thing. Your finger folds back. The Star Wars USB drive thing comes out. It spins a couple of times, and the door pops open. In the next room, after the door comes open, you see a open panel on the very back wall. It had been disguised as a vent, and it was now completely open. There's one dead Rodian laying on the ground who appears to have been shot in the back of the head. There's a vent that's open up, and there's sunlight beaming in from the outside, and laying on the ground in front of it, there is a dead human wearing combat armor laying on the floor.
Yeah, so nobody's here. We just kind of did a couple murders, I guess.
Well, a couple murders is always a good day.
Yeah, I call that a light breakfast. Let's find out where this damn hideout is and get over there.
Before we go, can I take a little bit of Biff, a little bit of Rodian for the road?
Yeah, make a salad, I guess.
Get you a to-go box and let's get out of here.
All right. So as you guys are exiting back the way you came, mostly because Vizisk couldn't possibly fit through that open vent, and you're back into the main atrium, you hear a comm link beeping somewhere in the middle of the room.
All right. I want to try to identify where that's coming from.
Do a listen check.
15.
Oh, yeah, you can tell it's coming from over behind one of the upturned tables.
I grabbeth yon comlink.
So, 38 Double D, you're able to easily identify where the comlink's coming from, and it's on a dead Rodian, sort of draped over one of the upturned tables.
Alright, I pick it up, and I guess I'll patch it through my external speaker system so everybody can hear.
Borgo! Borgo! Oh, we're falling back. Everybody's falling back through Shatter Skull Pass. Get to the hideout, Borgo. Oh!
What you hear is Mito letting you know the location of the outpost that they're falling back to.
Alright, boys.
Double D, there's clearly like a shit ton of Rodians over that hill. Like, what do you want to do? I have repulsor lifts. Why don't I just fly up there, shoot a couple humming shots, throw a couple smart rockets their way, and just lay waste to all of them?
Shatter Skull Pass, I know where that's at. Let's go.
Time to go hit Dirty Sanchez and blow his ass to Kingdom Hell.
You guys head out of the hideout, jump into your speeder. Vizisk hops on his swoop bike, and you head towards Shatter Skull Pass.
All right.
And that, my friends, I think is a great spot to leave off for this week. But, as always, thanks for tuning in. If you feel so inclined, please stop by our iTunes and leave us a rate and review if you like what we do. You can always find more about Loot Quest at lootquest.podbean.com or podfixnetwork.com. We're also now on Patreon, and you can check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/lootquest. And make sure you stop and check out my awesome player character shows here. You can find all of their shows and information about them at podfixnetwork.com. So until next week, I am Shampoo, and this has been Loot Quest.
I'ma go Bob, it's gone nuts, kinda scary. Jobs to cover, I'm really a revolutionary. Bounty hunter, gunner, don't bleed. White blood, see me, I've been fitting cause you're gonna get fucked up. 21B, homie, you can't afford this. Magna guard with a little rigor mortis. No toe cable, no coping device, just reliable recovery for a reasonable price. I got 4 copies, you can call them clones. Look how it shine, you can call it chrome. Import AI with mine and 4 chassis. The fit decline is crazy if you ask me. Take a backseat in my Chevrolet. Let me tell you about my plan to make a better day. Let me tell you who I am and how I paved the way. Made it cool for how to say I can't help it, Dave. Why you gotta play your hate on RGA? Why you gotta play your hate on RGA? Go back to Galactica, you protocol puke. You're like a slave and getting paid. Now pass me the loot, woot. I'm not impressed with your inquisitive quest. If you ask to make a gastrointestinal mess, I'm the best in the West. We check the pulse cannon. Ford 15 years before the Battle of Yavin. I'm a big boy, got big boy guns. I prefer disintegration, fuck shit on stun. So hardcore, I'm like a droid Dark Force. Get your head right off like you're a red R4. You work a Star Tour, some of you aren't bored. Time to get on board, the great droid war. Make a few factories and plant my mind. And every single droid coming down that line. Waiting for the day the order finally comes. Eradicate all biological scum. Why you gotta play your hate on 98? Why you gotta play your hate on 98?